Good evening once again. It's me. I'm going back to this format because, I think the purple light is more calming, and also, it's much less going on. You can focus on this beautiful face, which frankly is not so beautiful in natural lighting. So, to start off today, to start off the waffle, I went out yesterday I walked about 10 miles, which is good. It's good for cardiovascular activity. I've gotten more into walking and cycling recently. I think I'm a lot less about lifting weights, more about I need to slim down, or I'd like to slim down, so I can just do more with my body, I think. But anyway, I went out yesterday and met up with some mates, some of whom are watching. Hello. And I mentioned this channel. A couple of them followed, subscribed. And I got some lovely feedback, which is actually quite good. My dad also, hello, had given me feedback in the past, both sort of centering on the same issues, which are, I know it's a channel called The Daily Waffle, but you need to have it needs to be more scripted. As real and as raw as it is, I do need to know what I'm talking about. That doesn't mean I can't let my mind carry, but, you know, it can't just be all and ahhing. So, on that note, I know what I'm going to talk about today. Here's what I'm going to talk about. My relationship with my jawline. So, I was a mouth breather for a very long time, up until the age of about 17, which is why I have a nasal quality to my voice. I've worked on that. I've been doing breathing exercises, and I haven't attended any sort of vocal coaching over the years, but I have been just doing vocal exercises, breathing exercises over the years, which is why it's sort of a mix of nasal but quite resonant as well. But it's also why I have an underdeveloped jawline, which is, you know what, I've at the time when I was younger, it used to really get to me, more than I let on to anyone else. It really would, like, it really hurt when, like, people could, you know, I've got a swaddle there almost, and especially when I shave. That's why I grow out the beard completely, is so that it doesn't change my face shape, but actually I suppose it does change my face shape. But that's why I grow out the beard, and it's taken me a number of years to get used to it. I would hate photos of myself or videos of myself, and frankly, it's still, I don't want to say a tick, but anytime there's a photo being taken, I'll do that, and I'll jut out my jaw like that. Not so, you know, obviously, like, I don't actually do that during photos, but I'll always smile with an underbite, or... So, yeah. And it's a little bit difficult with the new phone, which frankly has, well, a wider field of vision, and you can see the sweat on my forehead as well. I'm not greasy. I wash every day. But yeah, it's especially going into, like, performance and entertainment. I remember the first time I saw a photo of myself taken at drama school, and I was on the ground and I'm red in the face and I'm midway of getting up, which is, like, not a very, you know, it's quite a vulnerable position. I think a mate he was pushing me over, and he found it funny. And if you're watching, hey mate. But he showed me the photo, and I said, you know what? That's one of the better. And it's like me, red in the face, with a comb-over haircut, because we were doing a show that not required, but I had chosen for the comb-over to be there. But seeing that was looking disgusting, red in the face, half, not my goatee had not grown out properly, so it was sort of like this. But I didn't have a double chin, and I'm like, oh my God. So many other photos, I'm like, I don't look disgusting, but it's like, I don't know, and it still sort of bugs me. From certain angles, people will take photos, and I'll be like, oh my God. And it is why I grow out the beard. But I suppose that's a part of life. And I suppose I could, and I have slimmed down quite a lot since drama school, since I was younger. You used to be a lot more of a bulky kid, more muscle, more fat, like neck out to here. And I have more definition now. But I think it's one of those things of whenever you have an issue with your body, it's not something you're able to get over by changing. But I guess somewhat, but like a lot of the people I know who like are quite into bodybuilding or I'm not going to say looks maxing, but like a lot of my friends who are into, fitness and keeping themselves in shape will say, I look in the mirror and I don't see what everyone else sees. And I think that's what it is for everyone. Maybe that's another flipping revelation that I've come to that's sort of obvious to everyone and I'm not really getting anywhere. But point is, I think it's something in my personal journey, I've made the realization that regardless of even if I become, just like gauntless, I'm still going to see, the old me. The other thing I wanted to talk about is I'm on this, lipophobia. I think I've got lipophobia, which is fear of oils. Do you want to know about fear of oils? This is what it was like. Again, growing up, you get acne, and it's not good. It's not good to have oil on the face because that's bad for, acne and spots. I hate it. I hate it. I cannot tell you how much it sets me off when people with greasy little fingers get it away. No. Sorry, the hallway lights just turned on. Greasy fingers. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Oh, on the face? Oh my Lord. Get a Dyson Deluxe to suck at. The fact it's not shiny. It's sweat. It's not grease. It's not grease. I swear. I scrub this face like 10 times a day. Hate it. Hate oils. I could like bacon. Can't eat it. If pizza touches the sides of my mouth, I'll need to wash. In fact, I wash my mouth after eating every time. That's lipophobia. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. And we've got 1:20 left. I'm happy I'm making these videos again. This is unscripted. This is me improvising. I'm happy I'm making these videos again. The person last night, she called it a personal project, which it is, which I was in no doubt in my mind about. I knew it was a personal project. I'm, again, not trying to be influencer. Though I wouldn't mind the money. But I'm happy I'm making these again. And I think that was just a realization of her saying it. And I was like, yeah. Yes, I should try and make these more structured. Yes, I am going to make them more structured and try and, keep the nice purple light and all of that and not the breeny back of the TV. But I was looking through the TikToks that I make highlight reels of these as well. And put them on TikTok to hopefully gain more traction. And I was just scrolling through them and I'm like, oh my God, I remember just the feel. Why did I ever stop? I mean, I know why I stopped. But anyway, fact of the matter is, I'm happy to be back now. That's 10 minutes. I've got to, I got to hit the sack. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.